So now this is the part that's like, I don't know. I'll be trying to put myself in your shoes. I'm just like, I feel like it's a whirlwind because you're doing all of it. Like you're coming up with the story, you're making the animation for it, you're illustrating it. Like you are the workshop
Yeah.
in the building, in the workers, like one-stop shop. Boom, boom, boom. Like you're the whole factory. And so it's like, where do you start? Do you start with the visuals or the story first? Or is it really no start or finish?
Well, I have a one Google Docs document of notes I took per volume. I mean, I don't have anything made up for volume 5 yet, so it's go with the flow thing. And I draw the pages first, but I don't have any scripts. I don't have any episodes written out in advance. I literally only have notes of plot points and important key details about the character, but I am drawing these not knowing what the characters are going to say, and then after it's drawn, then the dialogue comes to me. So it's a constant, I guess it's a constant thing because I'm always thinking about it in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, I make my pages and I kind of go with the flow, and people are kind of shocked by that because I don't make any scripts or anything. It is.
So you're keeping it like you're pretty flexible. Like you're kind of loosey goosey with it. Like, okay, these are what you have the plot points, and it's like you kind of build upon there. But I actually think that's pretty good because I don't know if maybe the other way around, if you were like maybe super rigid about it. If maybe you'll be burnt out. I mean, have you dealt with burnout? Like, do you get burnt out sometime? Do you take some time off? Like, how are you navigating burnout and keeping up with the ideas between, you kind of have the background made, but not knowing where the characters are going to be in those said backgrounds or what they're going to say?
Right. Well, I do get burnout. Like if I if I overextend myself, then I'm like, okay, I need to take a break. So I think last year I started making just a monthly schedule because I used to just work on it like every 2 weeks, which is a lot. So now I just make sure to get an episode out monthly instead of trying to break my neck every 2 weeks trying to get out new episodes because it's a lot. But I have experienced burnout, especially when, platforms are acting crazy or trying to censor me. And, Amazon, the recent one, that was big because I had my books out for 3 years and then they decided to take away my account. So I decided to take a break from making them physical again until I finish this volume. Then I'll focus on getting the physical books back. But I'm giving myself grace there because, I work really hard. The series is almost 10 years old. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to ask about that because I was about to crash out. I saw your post and you was like, I need answers, I need help with no rhyme or reason. I just got told that they're pulling my book and it's been on here for X amount of time. I was flabbergasted. I was upset. I was about to crash. I said, what do you mean they're getting rid of her book? Like, why would they just do that with no explanation? Just like overnight, 1 minute is there, next minute is gone. And I mean, I'm sure I wasn't as upset as you were, but I was offended. I was also upset. I was like, that's absolutely crazy. And so I was going to ask you about, censorship. Have anyone ever tried to convince you to maybe tone it down? But like you said, you're not drawing, genitalia, you're not doing anything that's super overtly, but some people still have their different gauges for whatever they may find is acceptable. And so have you had received any pushback like that from people saying, oh, you should maybe tone it down a little bit?
Well, the first incidents of knowing that active censorship was going on, I had started this series on Webtoons. That's basically where I got my start in getting more publicity for the comic.
Yeah.
And they started removing episodes that didn't even have sex in them, had a slightest bit of nudity. So I was like, okay, well, Webtoons is trying to stifle any little thing. And I've seen comics on there that have nudity in it. So
I was gonna say, I feel like Webtoons be having kind of some everything on there. And I've heard about some little scandalous things on Webtoons. So what's that about?
I feel like it's biased too because I feel like I guess they like more of the hetero comics to have that kind of publicity around nudity and sexuality. But when it comes to BL or GL, then they're like, oh, we're going to censor you because we don't like that. Even if the comic is good, it's whatever. So yeah, that's why I'm
Which is crazy. I'm like, you're a comics platform. You should want all the comics to do good,
Yeah, and they offer mature content a filter for the series. So it's not like I put it out
Right.
there and didn't have the mature content thing up. So I'm like, okay, what
Mm.
is really going on? I don't know if it was because my characters or the love interests are like black and Hispanic, or seeing the interracial couples. I don't know who I pissed off. I was just like, okay,
Right.
something's
Who did I piss off? Like, what's
yeah,
the reason? Because I did everything I was supposed to do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's why I'm blessed to have my own website now, because that is the landing page for literally everything. And I feel so much safer having a website now, because it's like my
Yeah.
safe haven where I know, like, if I get canceled somewhere else, I still have the website to like be able to create authentic as I want. So
Yes. I love that. So now you have your own website and people can go there and see everything directly.
yep. And I don't have to censor myself. That domain is I pay a pretty penny for that website. It's not going anywhere.
I love it. I love it. That is so awesome. And it's so important because I know even with doing this podcast and speaking with
Yeah.
like other podcasters, and I was kind of going back and forth about what all I want to be able to do like on my website and how much building and all these things. And the common consensus with anyone, especially when it comes to any kind of business or anything that you're running, that anything that you have ownership over, right? Anything that you
Okay.
feel like is yours, anything that you kind of worked on, you want it to be a sense of they can come back to the source to
Yes.
get, your customers or your community, your people can come back to the source to get whatever they're looking for
Right.
without having to go through a third party first, and maybe the third party not allowing them access for any reason. They can go back to you directly because they know they want to support you.
Right. Right. Yes. So yeah,
Yes.
I'm happy to get
Yeah.
that.